Hello, I'm Steve. Welcome to the Patio Heat channel, where we provide visual concepts of infrared heating as well as tips for outdoor comfort. Send your request into designs@patioheat.com for your personalized recommendations. Our one-on-one customer support helps you make the best decisions for your application. We strive to earn your business. Visit our patioheat.com website for sales and more information. Now let's get heating. All right, so here we have this residential patio, and you can see there is a screened in section over here and over here. Let's take the screen out just so we can see the model a little bit easier. And let's go ahead and look at the overall dimensions I have. So overall dimensions, this span from here to here, I have at 18.6, 15.6 on the inner edge to the inner edge here. Over here we have outside edge to outside edge at 9'8" and 3/16. And then we have at 8'2" and 5/8 to the inner wall over here to the inside edge of the support beam here. There is a recessed section up here, and the finished the ceiling height to the finished floor I have at 8 feet off the finished floor. I have a fan here in the center of the span at a diameter of 4'6" essentially. And the inner edge from inside this wall here to the edge over here I have at 15'10". I think that's about it. Now I do want to show the floor plan I received, because the images and floor plan that I saw just didn't match up, so I did move some things around slightly, but I want you to go ahead and see the floor plan and how it does match up with the placement essentially of the structure. And then let's see if I can show this, where the fan is located here on the floor plan. Looking up here, you can see that I moved that fan over slightly, about, I think it was like 6 or 8 inches, something of that nature. And then also the lighting fixtures, it shows here, and you can see I moved that over as well. I'm not quite sure if this edge comes out as far as it does. Let's go ahead and see how far I have it, just if that helps at all. So that is 1'6", and oops, sorry about that. And let's get click this off here for a second here and go there. Okay, so turn that off, and we do have a TV set here. There's a couple of light fixtures up here. Now this is a finished project already, so recessing the heaters may or may not be possible, but we'll go ahead and show what that might look like as well. There's just basically 2 seating areas here, this space here and then this space over here. So let's go ahead and look at my preferred option first of all, which would be utilizing the CD4024. So these are 4,000 watt units. These are 39 inches long, and we do need to have a clearance of 18 inches on all 4 sides, 36 inches down below. So you can see here with the heater centered within the span of the recessed opening here, we have plenty of clearances here, plenty of clearances over here, so that should not be an issue. And then you might notice that this heater here is pointed straight down to the ground. This one here I have at a 20-degree tilt towards the inner edge. Now why did I do that? Because we do need to meet those clearances to especially the fan diameter here. Again, that fan diameter I have is 4'6", and what I did was, let's go ahead and look at the distances from the fan that I have here. So over here you can see I have at 4'4", and we'll just call it 4'5", to the center of the bracket itself. And at that angle, we are still meeting the clearances to this diameter fan blade that I have here. Now this is a I believe a ABS or PVC type of fan blade, so you don't want that heat ray especially to penetrate that, or it will melt and start to droop. Over here we have at 4'1" and 7/16 to the center of the bracket up here, and again pointed that straight down so that our ray is hitting the area as best as possible. Now We could move this one over a little bit, but let's go ahead and first of all, I'm going to turn these dimensions off here again and look at the footprint of heat. So we're going to turn off the clearances here too. But you can see here that the footprint of heat is fairly decent for this space here. Now, if we did move this slightly over, we'd get a little bit better coverage over here, but I'm not quite sure how far out that edge really is. So just moving it over slightly might be preferred, but I was trying to show mostly just the clearances to the fan blade is very important. So now would I put it over here and angle the heater at a let's say a 30-degree tilt towards the inner section this way? No, because once you change this at greater than 30 degrees, then you need to drop the heater down an additional 6 inches to meet the clearances above the heater. And if we went ahead and looked at the clearances above, you can see that with the heater pointed straight down, you're only required 6 inches of clearance, which the OEM bracket will provide, as well as if you go to a maximum of 30 degrees on this, and I have it at 20, then still you could use the OEM bracket. So that's why I'm utilizing that. But in any case, that's one of the options. And I just also wanted to show, I'm going to turn off this floor plan here. I want to show that I do have the elevation. So the elevation, matches the project as well. And this is just to show, that I'm getting as close as I can possibly get as far as the placement. But let's go ahead and move that heater back to that section over there. And again, this is my preferred application. Now, could we use the slim lines and place them on the outer edge over here? I would say no with regards to the fan, but let's just go ahead and look at what that would look like. So placing 2 slimline units up here, I have them at 25 degrees tilt towards the center and mounted on the ceiling. The reason I have it mounted on the ceiling as opposed to this edge here is because when you place the heater on a vertical surface like this, the bracket only allows a 45-degree tilt, and so that's why I'm choosing to place it on the ceiling. Now, also just note the lighting may be affected with regards to a shadow going down here when the heater is mounted in that location. But you can see the footprint of heat is fairly decent, and there is one other issue, and that again is, oops, sorry about that, that is the clearances and the fan blade. So you can see here, I'm going to go ahead and turn off the array itself and look at that fan blade clearance here. You can see that we are in that clearance zone and this fan blade will be affected. So something that I cannot recommend. So that's why I don't choose this. All right, so let's go ahead and turn that off and then look at one other option. The final option would be if I was to be able to open up this section over here, could I put something up inside here, which would be the flush mount kits? Yes, I would. However, again, the exact placement of these lights here and the ceiling joists might affect the overall position of those. So you can see here I have these in the same location, only they are mounted. These are the same CD4024s. Excuse me, they're WD4024s, and that's true with the other model as well. But the flush mount kit needs to be mounted onto the beams, and you can see here that we are physically on those beams with regards to the plan that I put out here. Now, I could be wrong as far as the exact placement of these ceiling joists, but I do have them in 16-inch centers, and they're 2x8s. So you'd have to, this one here would have to be moved. If this is true, where this particular joist is, it would have to be moved slightly to the right. You can't go closer to the fan blade, and this one here would have to be slightly moved to the left in order to accomplish that. And let's go ahead and see if we can get that proper. And Here we go. And then looking at the footprint of heat, is fairly decent again. When the heater is up a little higher, the footprint is a little bit wider because this is a light wave, so infrared is light waves, and as it travels, it bends and stretches and dissipates as well as meeting further distances apart. So see if there's anything else. Again, these are centrally located here. And the only thing I can say is, as far as the ceiling is concerned, you'd have to cut into the ceiling and open up a section here, and you'd have to probably, unless you remove the entire ceiling, you'd have to have the flush mount on the surface of the ceiling. That's the only way I can see that really happening, but this would be a nice application as well. It's just a little bit more effort and construction requirements. So all right, well, I hope this has helped. If you're looking for some assistance with your outdoor heating application and you would like us to review your plans, send your information into designs@patioheat.com. I'm Steve. Please tap that like button if you find this video useful. We don't advertise, we're not monetized. YouTube does not support our channel in any way unless we receive a thumbs up from our viewers, and we appreciate that so much. And quite frankly, that's how most of our viewers find our channel, probably you as well. So that thumbs up really does help. It helps others. Thank you so much. Have an excellent day.